这位先生叫爱德华·格里芬，我们上期呢有2个他的视频，那这一期呢，我想跟大家介绍这个视频：共产主义者是用什么手段来欺骗生活在自由民主国家的人，让他们心甘情愿地接受社会主义，并走向成为奴隶的共产主义。我们来看一下这个视频。
How can they manipulate the vast majority into accepting socialism when they really don't want it? Well, here again we find that they have a plan. It's called revolutionary parliamentarianism. Now, the general strategy employed is a political pincers movement, and these are the terms that communists use to describe it. A pincers movement applying political pressure from above and from below. Now, when they talk about pressure from above, they mean using their people and their influence within the very government marked for takeover to bring forward official recommendations for legislation. The recommendations, of course, are offered supposedly as solutions to national problems, but when passed into law, their only real effect is to vastly increase the power of government and to move the country that much closer toward the ultimate goal. The pressure from below, then, involves using their influence over the various mass membership organizations of the country to create the appearance of great popular support for these recommendations. Of course, the members of those organizations must never suspect that they're being used to promote the communist program. Now, the silent majority, the average person with no particular axe to grind, is caught right in the middle. He looks above and sees highly respected spokesmen for government calling for socialist legislation. He looks below and sees mobs of demonstrators shouting for the same thing. He says to himself, has everyone gone crazy or is it me? Now, he's still in the majority, of course, but he doesn't know it. He thinks he's helplessly outnumbered, and he bows to what he thinks is the democratic will of the majority. All that remains, then, is for the duly elected legislators to place their own careers and political expediency above the best interests of the nation, to yield to this political pressure and pass the legislation into law. In this way, the nation can move to the left in giant strides until the ultimate goal of communism itself is reached entirely legally through the constitutional process and in the name of the nation.
哇，我觉得说得非常的清楚，而且美国的社会是什么样的社会？是一个这种菱形的一个社会，大部分都是中产阶级是主要的。那现在你看他这个所谓钳子运动来了，把顶层给你控制住，然后下面底层的人民我让他有声音，中间这些这个中产阶级就懵了，就不知道该干嘛了。所以说共产党非常的会忽悠人，而且知道这个问题的重点抓在哪儿。